Hey, what is up, my friends? We are back. Vegas J here, and we are testing another cool strategy today. I brought this up earlier on a video I did a couple of days ago for the James Bond strategy, and I apologize in advance. I mentioned that I was going to show you the strategy, and I never did. I just kind of went into the James Bond side and pretty much just stayed there. So here's what we're going to do today. All right, today we're going to do the follow me process. Not process, but the follow me strategy. And let's go ahead and... I always like to start a new game just because we're testing different strategies before we go live and we play on the live versions. So I think it's important to obviously just make sure, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Never mind. All right, here's what we're doing. We're going to do the follow. Now, here's what's interesting. You can buy in with 2,000, you can buy in with 2,500. We're going to be doing the Fibonacci betting scale on that scenario because we're only betting on one section of the table. Now you'll see sometimes that the other videos that I've done that we're betting in different areas, so you can kind of change the way your strategy is, bet high on one section and low on another. On this particular bet, we are solely doing one section of the board, and I'll show you how that works. So first off's first, you will need to get a free roll. Not a free roll, but just a roll in general. So it doesn't really matter. Let's just, in this particular one, let's just do it. Most of the time, you're going to walk up to a roulette table or you're going to be playing online, and there's already going to have it's already going to have been rolled, right? So you'll know kind of where to start out with. So the dealer wins. That's fine. We weren't really betting on that anyway. Okay. Oh, my goodness. James. Let's just resume. 17. Okay, cool. Sorry, thought I jumped out. Okay, here we go. Now, so we're going to do... Now, the original strategy is betting 100 per hand. You know what? F it. Let's do it. $100. It's on 17, right? So we're going to go... It's called Follow the Leader. And wherever the number rolls, that's where we're going. Okay, so it's on 17 was the first roll. 17's in the middle section, and that's what we're doing. Now, $100 per roll, honestly, is kind of stressful. So you can break this down into 25s, into 10s, and whatever. So our first one is a loss. And that's okay. We're not doubling up, so we're not martindelling. We're doing the Fibonacci, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 21, and it goes on. Basically, what you're doing is you're adding, and you don't even have to worry about this. Just look it up. You'll get the whole line out, and you can just follow it. Okay, so we lost that bet. Let's clear. It went to 10. That's on the first dozen. And we're staying with the 100. So the way it goes is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, right? So meaning one unit. And then the very next bet, if you lose it, you go the same one unit, and that gets your money back. The reason that this is important is this helps you manage your bankroll. The last thing you want to be doing in a martindale strategy is, 100 to 200 to 400 to 800. And before you know it, your entire bankroll is just wiped. Okay, so that's a second loss. Okay. And let's, where's clear? No clear. So 18. So we're back in the center. So now we're on our third bet. So on the third sequence, we bet 200. Now, I'm just telling you, this is a decent strategy. There's been a lot of people playing this. I don't know that I can handle the swings personally. You might be able to, but before long, you're betting a lot of money. If you're betting the hundreds, like if you're betting the 10s and 20s, I think that's probably a better strategy. But we're going to play this out for a few minutes, and then we'll jump to a smaller bankroll. So we lost again, right? So the next, let's clear that. What was it? 1. So we're back to, and it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you notice I'm not doubling up each time. And again, this goes back to managing your bankroll. If you were doing a martindale strategy where you're doubling and doubling and doubling, like I said earlier, you're going to get toasted. Okay, so here we go. We did decent on this one. We won 900. Okay, not bad. Now, we're going to clear this. And we're going to do, now, once you've won, you go back in the progression, which is the one single bet. Now, the challenge here, it's not a challenge. The key here is wherever you just won, you stay there, right? So, for example, if we'd have won down here, we'd have stayed there. It's a pretty simple strategy. You just follow where the ball's going. So now we're going to go back up to the first run. We're up. Oh, actually, I don't know what we're up. If we're up at all. 6. Okay, so winning, right? There we go, 300. So that's a $200 profit. Not bad, not bad. Let's clear where we're at. So we're at $28.99. Not too shabby. Hey, not too shabby at all. Shit. So we're on 6. Let's go back with 100. And we're still in our betting cycle sequence of 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And I did a short on this recently. Don't just stick to a strategy. Like, pay attention to what's happening. You know, if you're getting on a table that's hitting 5 zeros in a row, you should probably leave. Statistically, that's just not the way it's supposed to work. I know that's how it works sometimes, but I'm just saying that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, so we lost that bet, and it was a 31, which is on the 3rd quadrant. Now, we're still in our same betting cycle, so we lost the first one. That was 100, and now we're going to bet again 100. We're not doubling up yet. Not doubling up yet. And I like that because it keeps you alive for a little bit of a longer period of time. What are we doing? What do we do here? Dealer wins on 24. Oh, so close, so close. So now we're on that 3rd loss. Clear. And in the sequence, we do 2. And we're following 24. The only problem, it's not a problem, but the only challenge that I think I personally run into, and I'm sure you will as well, is when you start getting into these larger numbers. I mean, dude, it's big money. Betting a $400 hand or an $800 hand, you know, that's adding up pretty quickly. In this example, check it out. We won. You know, this is pretty good. I say pretty good. It's great so far. We're up what, $500 in 6 minutes. It's actually kind of crushed that last strategy that we were doing. But we're also betting $100, right? So the last strategy we were betting $225, but it was spread out over the board. In this example, you know, like I said, you're betting one time. My curiosity is like, what happens when you get to 13? Dude, that's a $1,300 bet. Ouch. Gotta be careful. But we're gonna play this out and keep seeing how it goes. Okay, so we are at 3099. Yeah, we're up almost $600. Now, between me, you, and the fence post, I'd be walking right now. If we're playing real money, and I think one of the things that you'll see a lot of people do is they'll be like, yeah, bet 900, and it's easy. But if you're playing real money, which you'll see us do here soon, that's hard, man. Betting on $900 on a one roll is sketchy, especially when you have no idea what's going to happen. Nobody does. This is just a betting strategy. Roulette can go any way that it wants, right? Okay, so 18 was right there. We won, so we're going to go back to our original bet, which is 1 unit. That's probably the easier way to look at it. 1 unit. 1 unit. If that's a $5, then cool. And I like that because that gives you the ability to kind of double up and not be like, holy shit, I'm at $800 type roll. Or if you're adverse to losing $100, losing 5 is a lot easier. Now you're not going to make as much. It's going to take a little bit more of a grind, but it is what it is. All right, so we lost that one. It was a 35. We're still sticking to the same 1-1, and then the next, if we lose this one, it'll go up to 2. Okay. Where'd it go? 27. But I think that's a win. Boom, 200. Damn. Not a bad strategy, man. Shit. I mean, dude. Dude, $700 a month. You're at $750 a month. Sorry, roughly a 700. Here, let's play this one more time, just while I'm talking. 27. Let's do it one more time. Oops, dang it, dude, for real. Okay. One of the things that I really like about this strategy is that like I said, it doesn't matter what denomination that you're using. It gives you the ability to, damn, we won again. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Wow. So you know what we're going to do? Because obviously this is a badass strategy and you should play it. If you make $700 a day over a 20-day period, on average, you're going to be about $250,000 a year. Hold on. Let's look at that. So $700. God dog it, James. $700 times 20 is $14,000 a month. Not too shabby if you're just clicking buttons. So that's about $168,000, right? If you're just playing 20 days, meaning you're playing 5 days a week and you're not playing any time on the weekend. If you were to play on the weekend, and let's just say an average of $700 per session, right? Which didn't seem that hard if you're betting hundreds. If you're betting hundreds, let's just say you play 25 days out of the month. That's 17,500 a month playing this strategy. And you do that obviously by 12. Dude, it's 210K. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I think this is a decent, not decent, I think this is a fantastic strategy. It has done well for us. And we're going to play one more time before I let you guys go. And then we're going to jump in to a live session. And I want to see how, if we were playing this live, how we would have been doing. How we would have been doing. Okay, so we're betting 100. We were on 36. Let's do it again. Again, I will say, betting $100 is a lot of money. If you got $1,000, it's still a lot. We only got 10 shots, right? Okay, so that's 100, and that went to 12, which is the first. So we're still staying at 100. That's the way the betting sequence works. The old Fibonacci. You can use this in trading as well, but it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 32, blah, 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 blah. Basically what you're doing is you are adding the previous number to get the next number. For example, 1 plus 2 is 3, and that's the next sequence. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Okay, so we won that bet. And if we clear, we're at $34.99. So let's just split the baby, and that's that $1 that I had to do earlier, right? So let's say $3,500. In 11 minutes, we have made $1,000 playing this strategy. I have a buddy of mine who made $3,000 in like 8 minutes. Strategy works, right? Strategy works. So enough of this. Does it work in this reality or with regards to this simulation? Let's jump into some live games and see what would have happened. I don't know that it matters which one we jump into. Does it? No. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got going on here. Interesting strategy. Interesting strategy. We'll see. Okay, so these are some of the previous, recent. So this is live. We're playing live now, and real money. We have a $2,000. Let's just say a $2,000 balance. 2004, whatever. So 13. We bet 13. The next one was 16. We won. We bet again there. It was 29. We lost. We bet 29. 33. We won. 28. We won. 28. We won. We lost a 2. Okay, then we bet 2 again, and we lost because we went to 30. And we bet 30 and we lost. We went to 17. We went to 25. We lost. 29 won, 25 won. Okay, dude, I don't know, man. Since this is real money, let's go a little cheap. So 25 was the number, right? Okay, we'll put 50 cents on it. Let's just see what it looks like in real life, right? I mean, just because it works in a simulation, and I'm sure you guys have done this before, that doesn't mean jack crap. You can get on the live table and get torched. I have seen literally 27 reds in a row, or 20 reds in a row. I don't know why I said 27. Anyway. All right, where are we rolling? The only challenge with this is, God, this takes forever playing live. I love it. But my goodness, you know what we might do, actually? Let's let this finish out. All right, where are we at? We won. Okay. Yay, $1.50. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Vegas J, out. I'll see you guys next week. Not next week. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m.